Hi, I'm Jake. I'm a home redeveloper and local Alameda realtor, a part of the Mike Lane Group. That's my partner Mike. I was actually born here in Alameda, so I've experienced this lifestyle firsthand, and I love sharing everything that I know about this community with you. Every day, we help people navigate their move to and from Alameda and the Bay Area. So if you're thinking about making a move, well, I'd love to help you on your journey and help you find a place to truly call home. So feel free to reach out and let's get on with the video. Moving to a new city can be pretty intimidating, especially if you've never experienced it before. So today, I want to help you bridge that gap and give you an honest look at what life is really like here in Alameda, one of the Bay Area's most unique island cities. So of course, we are surrounded by water, and it's what makes living in Alameda so special. No matter where you are on the island, you'll be able to catch a glimpse of the bay. And for me personally, I am a water guy. I need to be living by the water. It gives me a very calming energy, and it's almost like a de-stressor. Also, our sunsets are absolutely amazing. Behind me, the sun will set to the west, and you've got the San Francisco skyline as the backdrop. It really makes an amazing view. Now, I personally live right over here behind this few houses, and it's only about a minute walk to the shoreline here. But that's almost true for everyone on the island. You're only a few minutes away from the bay, and if you're very fortunate, you can actually get a house right on the water here, so you get these bay views from your home. One day, maybe, but for you, very quite possibly. So feel free to reach out to me and we could see what's available. Now, if you are into water sports, well, Alameda makes it easy. You can toss a kayak or a paddleboard into the bay. And if you want more adventurous sports like kite surfing or windsurfing, you'll definitely see a lot of people out here. You can even jet ski. And there's a shop here in Alameda, Board Sports California, that you can take lessons and even get rentals at. So whatever it is for you, there's definitely options. And there are homes on the main island that actually have docks that go into the water, which is awesome. You can get in and out of the bay from your own home. You can have a sailboat, since we are a sail town. So there's options for everyone of all calibers, all activities and hobbyists. But the theme, water is everywhere. So if you can't swim, maybe this place is not for you. Another thing that I love about Alameda is just how walkable this city is. And honestly, you likely will need a car, but even in traffic, it only takes about 20 or so minutes to get from one end of Bay Farm to the other end of the island at the Alameda base. And every neighborhood actually has its own sort of central hub with a grocery store nearby. So everything that you need is super convenient and close by. There's also tons of schools on the island, and there's a very good chance that in or around your neighborhood there is a school, which makes it super convenient again for the families and the kids living here. Whether you take your kids yourself, it's super close by, or if they have to bike and commute themselves, the streets will be bustling with children, so it makes it fun for them. And you know, that's really one of the main reasons that the prices are so high here on the island, because our school ratings are so good and the schools are close by. That's what's driving the prices up here, and it's what makes people really want to live here. Now, I can't speak for all cities, but one of the biggest things you'll notice here is a sense of community. Alameda has a small town feel, but with big city amenities and pretty much everything you need. It's tight-knit suburban living, so you'll definitely get to know your neighbors. Everyone is shopping at the same grocery stores, parents will see each other at the same schools, and you'll start recognizing familiar faces all over town. So unlike those larger cities, Berkeley and Oakland, where you've got the downtown sort of spread out through multiple neighborhoods, Alameda has more centralized downtowns like Park Street and Webster, which one, mean less travel time, but also gives it that cozy small town vibe. And let's be honest, you're bound to run into people you know, familiar faces. So if you don't like striking up conversation, or if you have social anxiety, well, maybe being confined to an island is maybe not the best for you, but maybe stay out of these locations. Alameda has some of the most charming architecture here in the Bay Area, with many of the homes from the Victorian era, and many of these homes are still under historic preservation. So it makes walking these neighborhoods and these streets so much fun and feel like you're stepping into a storybook. As a realtor, I love walking into these early 1900 homes, these historic properties, and seeing all the upgrades that people have done, making these modern upgrades really complement their historic exterior. They make a wonderful blend. It's so cool to see, and some people just have fantastic taste. So for you as a family, or if you're thinking about moving out here, well, there's just so much that this architecture and these styles offer. So we're now here in the Bronze Coast neighborhood, actually outside our own listing, Mike Lane Group. There's me and my partner Mike. This is a brown shingled Craftsman corner lot, 7,000 square foot lot, absolutely beautiful Craftsman porch. You can't really see it because all of this amazing greenery that my clients did to landscape this wonderful yard and the backyard, but I'll just give you a quick look. Look at these shingles, this wonderful porch that just overlooks the street. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's an absolutely beautiful neighborhood and is one of the most desired here in the city of Alameda. So many of our clients and buyers we meet at the open houses share how much they love walking these two neighborhoods, the Bronze Coast and the Gold Coast, and really most of the neighborhoods in Alameda, because of the architecture, because of the people that are just hanging around their porches, and it just really makes for great community and a very pleasant atmosphere to be in, frankly. So now that I shared with you all the great things about living here, I have to be honest. Alameda is not perfect. Nothing is, right? And so I'm gonna share with you some of the pet peeves of mine. Well, being an island, there's only a few ways off, and that consists of bridges and tunnels. And during busy days, peak commute hours, or when those bridges go up, literally, because we have to let the boats go through, it can create a bottleneck situation, especially during school hours when the kids are being dropped off. And you have to plan around that because it can get tight. Also, although we have great restaurants, we are not a nightlife city. Places close early, you're not gonna find a lot of clubs here, and it's not too active at night. But we do have Oakland and San Francisco and Berkeley that you can easily commute to. So that's not too bad. And lastly, this one's a big one, is that it's expensive, and deservedly so. I mean, it's so beautiful here and the schools are great, etc. And with those older charming houses, the maintenance costs are through the roof, a lot of deferred maintenance. So, you know, it costs money to enjoy this place. Should you live here? I do think so, but I am biased. I love it here. I think you would love it here. And if you want to explore this place, well, I'm happy to give you a tour, or watch my other videos. I have a full tour online. And if you're thinking about making a move to or from the Bay, well, I would love to help you make that dream come true and help you find a place to call home. So feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.